About a month ago, I did something that always seemed like a far-off milestone that I'd never actually reach. I graduated college. A few of my close friends from high school had also just graduated college, so I asked them if they wanted to get together with a few of our younger friends, the self-proclaimed leftovers, to take some graduation photos. So we did. If you've been watching videos on this channel for a while, you probably recognize most, if not all, of these people. In high school, we all bonded through doing theater, although our group and individual relationships grew way beyond that. These are the people who I sat with at lunch, and consequently who I asked to skip lunch to help me film videos for my independent study project my senior year. Even after going to college, they'd always be down to be in videos when people came home for breaks. These are the people who I texted when I had an audition I was nervous about, who I celebrated with when I got the part, and who consoled me when I didn't. They're the people who I can not talk to for weeks on end and then pick right back up like we'd just seen each other yesterday. These are my friends from high school. I asked them to get together that day to take pictures and to celebrate our graduation, but also because I didn't know when the next time we would all be together again would be. Time marches on, as it tends to do. Our paths had already begun to point us away from one another as we headed off to college, and they'll only continue to do so as we grow. Friend groups can be messy, and I'm not calling mine perfect. It's not something that can be defined by who is or isn't in a group chat, or by how well everyone gets along. It's not about how often you hang out, or how long you can talk on the phone, or how long your snap streak is. For me, this friend group is about shared experiences. And as we hung out that afternoon, taking pictures and talking about the dumb things we used to say and do in high school, and joking about the dumb things we say and do now, I knew that no matter what happens to this friend group, I will always have those times we shared together. And that's why I'm glad I have these videos, all the videos on this channel that feature my friends and the relationships we had with one another. We may have acted silly for the camera, and it doesn't show the hard times, the difficulties, the arguments, but it's enough to help remember. To go back and watch yourself standing in front of a camera that you barely knew how to operate, and remembering your friend standing just off screen, ready to jump into frame and start playing whatever game you came up with last period when you realized you had nothing planned for this week. To watch the shenanigans that went on backstage of a show that you would have never known about just by watching the official video of the production. To watch yourself watching your friends from high school in their graduation robes, or putting on someone else's grad caps and cords, and remembering the feeling of being so incredibly grateful to have had them in your life. It's not good to live in the past, but it can be a nice place to visit. So if you ever see me taking a video of something that seems silly to record, something that seems too mundane and ordinary to keep any record of, think about how you'd feel in 5, 10, 20, 50 years if you could go back and watch some of the fun times you've had with your friends from high school, no matter how normal or unremarkable it may have felt at the time. I know I'd want to watch.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
A bowl? That's pretty good.
Oh, and he's gone. Oh, he's ready to come back.
Oh no. Not at me!